Do you have a camera and you know that you want to learn to shoot on manual so you can take amazing photos, but you just don't know where to start? Thankfully, you've come to the right place. When you make the decision to shoot on manual, I know that it can be so overwhelming. You've got this thing and you know that it can take amazing photos and it already takes great photos on automatic, but you know that it can do so much better when you tell it what to do. Right at the beginning of your photography journey, I know what it's like. There's so much jargon, there's so much terminology, there's so many numbers. It can feel like you're going back to school, but it doesn't have to be like that. I think there's only 3 things that you really need to dig deep into. Get your head around these and you'll be just fine. The first thing I want you to learn is aperture. Now, aperture has 2 functions. First of all, it controls how much light is coming into the camera. It also controls depth of field, and that really, in its simplest terms, is just how much area in your image is in focus. The second thing that I want you to get your head around is shutter speed. Now, shutter speeds can be fast and shutter speeds can be slow. There are times when you'll have moving objects in your image and you'll want to use a fast shutter speed, and there are times when you may want to use a longer shutter speed if you want to show movement. So with shutter speed, it's about making that decision. Do you want to freeze a subject or do you want to see movement? The third thing you need to get your head around right now is ISO or ISO, depending on where you're from or how you want to pronounce it. ISO is about giving the sensor on your camera a brighter boost when it needs it. If you're outside and the sun's blazing and you've got lots of beautiful sunshine around, you can use a low ISO because you have this gorgeous natural light anyway. It doesn't need a boost. There are other times though when you need to use a higher ISO. I love to go out and shoot the northern lights and the stars, especially at winter time where we've got gorgeous, really dark skies. I use a higher ISO because in those situations I need as much light as possible. So there's just 3 things that you really need to get your head around at this stage, and I will go deeper into them in my other videos. So forget about all the other jargon and terminology and numbers. Just you concentrate on these 3 things right now. I'm Anne Johnson and I would love to help you learn to take amazing photos. Remember to subscribe for updates.